Hi, welcome back. Welcome back to Pure Learning, and we've been discussing linear equations in two variables, and we actually saw all the four methods, three algebraic methods and one graphical method. What were they? The algebraic methods are elimination method, substitution method, and cross multiplication method. We saw each and every method as to how these methods are used in solving a particular pair of linear equations. And in our previous video, we saw graphical method where we use a particular graph to find the solution for a pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay. So since we saw all the methods which are used in solving a particular pair of linear equations in two variables, in this video, we are going to get into the first exercise in the NCERT textbook, which is exercise 3.1 and the first question. The first question says, Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago, I was seven times as old as you were, and 3 years from now, I'll be 3 times as old as you will be. Okay. It might be confusing for you. That is a play that it is a situation. Yes, students might get confused with this question, or they will be clueless as to how do I find equations for this particular question. Okay, this is where the applications of linear equation comes in. For example, say this one is a real life scenario. All these kind of real life scenarios has equations in them. See, you have a father, right? Everyone has a father or mother or whatever, and we have relations. And this particular question, it's a life situation. Yeah. So they are told that 7 years ago, Aftab tells his daughter. So I am Aftab. So I am telling my daughter, 7 years ago, I was 7 times as old as you were. Okay. Now how do I make this into an equation? How do I represent this into an equation? Okay. First thing. Okay. Aftab's age, which is in this case my age. Aftab's age is I am considering as X. Okay. And a daughter's age. I am considering the daughter's age as Y, which is obvious. I don't have to tell you this. Yeah. So Aftab's age is X and the daughter's age is Y. 7 years ago, okay, I am 25 right now. 7 years ago, what was my age? It was 18. So, but that my present age is 25. 7 years ago, my present age was 18. Okay. What did I do? I just subtracted 7 from 25, nothing else. Now, Aftab's present age is X. Okay. What will his age be 7 years ago? It will be X minus 7. Very simple. X minus 7. So, X minus 7. So, Aftab's 7 years ago, this is 7 years ago age. He was 7 times as old as his daughter, Y minus 7. Because 7 years ago, the age of daughter will be Y minus 7. Because daughter's present age is Y. Daughter's age 7 years back will be Y minus 7. So 7 years back, Aftab's age, this is 7 years back. This is the age of Aftab 7 years back. 7 years back, Aftab's age was 7 times his daughter's age, 7 years ago. Simple. Now, very simple. It's very easy to find the next equation. Next data is 3 years from now, I'll be 3 times as old as you are. Nothing else. So I'll be X plus 3 is equal to 3 into Y plus 3. Done. I have solved the equation. I haven't solved the equation. I have framed the equation. Now I need to simplify it, or rather, what do I say? I need to make it bigger. I just need to expand it. So first equation will become X minus 7 is equal to 7Y minus 49. So X minus 7 is no, let me take this off. Where is the small clock? I got it. Okay. So X is equal to 7Y minus 49 plus 7. So this will become X minus 7Y is equal to minus 35. This is an equation. Similarly, the next one will be X plus 3 is equal to 3Y plus 9. Therefore, X minus 3Y is equal to 9 minus 3, which is 6. This will be X minus 3y is equal to, these are 9 minus 3, 6. Now, these are the two equations. This is the pair of linear equations which we have got to find the percentage of Aptab and his daughter. How do I solve this pair of linear equation? For which we studied 4 methods: the graphical method, the algebra, all the 3 algebraic methods: substitution, elimination, cross multiplication. And in this particular case, we can use elimination method. Why? When I see these two equations, I see x and I see y. In these two equations, the coefficient of x is same in both these two equations. So what I can do, I can just subtract this equation from this equation. Done. So I'm doing it here itself. It will be x minus x will become 0. I'm making this plus, this will be minus, this is plus, this is minus. Minus 7 plus 3 will be minus 4y is equal to minus, this is not 35, this is 42 guys, I'm really sorry. This happens, 49 plus 42. Okay, minus 42. So minus 42 minus 6 will become minus 48. Y will be 48 by 4, 12. So what is 12? Daughter's age. Therefore, daughter's age is equal to 12. Aftab's age is what? I can substitute this value of y in any of these particular equations. I am using y as 12 in this particular equation. 7. So I am substituting y equal to 12 in the first equation. So this becomes x minus 7 is equal to 7 into 12 minus 7. So x minus 7 is equal to 7 into 5, 35. So x minus 7 is equal to 35. X is equal to 42. Therefore, Aftab's age is equal to 42. So, it was interesting, right? It was interesting to find the value of the age of Aftab and his daughter. And what we used here, we use algebra. We didn't go and ask Aftab or his daughter what your age is. I mean, it's not possible right now, but still. So, Aftab's age is equal to x and daughter's age is equal to y. So, whenever we solve a particular word problem and we need to find the equations, this is how we do it. We take, there will be two variables in one particular equation. We need to figure out those variables and we need to figure out which one is to be kept as x and which one is to be kept as y. And we need to manipulate accordingly so that we form a pair of linear equations. This is the one in this case. After we form the pair of linear equations, we need to apply the methods to find the value of x and y. Okay, but actually in this particular question, it was told that we need to represent this algebraically and also graphically. How do we represent it graphically? That is your assignment. It's very, very simple. You just need to take the graph. If you have any doubts, you can refer to my previous video where I have talked about graphical method. So find solutions. Find solution for x and this equation and this equation. Find solution for these two equations and plot them in a graph. Once you plot them in a graph, and any linear equation in two variables represents a straight line in a graph. After you plot these points in one particular graph, you get two straight lines and they intersect at one point, and that is the solution for these particular equations. And if you represent it graphically, you will get x 42, 12 as your point of intersection. That's it. That's very simple. This is where we need to think a lot while we are doing algebraic equations. It's very, very interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah. Cool guys. This is done. This is it for this video. We'll get into the next problem, but probably we'll use a different method to solve the next problem. We'll get it two different set of equations, right? That one we'll probably use substitution, or cross multiplication, whatever you guys want. I'll do something if you want. It's a small exercise. You can also do one thing. You can apply all the 4 methods, including elimination. You can apply the substitution, elimination, cross multiplication, and graphical method for these two equations, and find the answer. It will be a good exercise for you. You can get a good grasp of all the 4 methods. Done. Bye bye. Good luck.